What's going on? Welcome to my podcast. This is my first video podcast that I ever thought of putting out there. Um, I'm definitely a rookie at this stuff. So I do have a Facebook page, PIWI. It's Paranormal Investigators of Wisconsin. Haven't done much, as I wanted to. Um, I'm trying my best to try to work around everything that I have to do to get a little bit of time to dedicate myself a little bit more on these things, um, especially when it comes to that page and my podcast, keeping it 100%, where you could catch it at Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify. You also could catch it at the Anchor app. And then I had this YouTube page that I had opened up a while ago. Haven't put anything at all. So if you're watching this, it's probably going to be the first video that I even ever put on my YouTube page called RAW-NATIK. Um, RAW-NATIK is called RAW-NATIK because I like to keep things raw. Where freedom of speech. Everybody got to respect everybody's opinion, so you're entitled to say what you want. Of course, everything comes with consequences and stuff, but you're entitled to say what's your opinion of things. So that's raw. And then natic is because I'm a fanatic of a lot of things. I'm a fanatic of cars, video games, movies. I love electronics, music, definitely boxing, which is one of my passions. But of course, as you can see, one of my great passions besides boxing is paranormal. If you look up paranormal, it's tons of things. It's tons of things, and each of those things just make you think about so much possibilities. So I'm a fanatic of a lot of things. Wrestling, okay, so RAW-NATIK, that's where that comes from, guys. PIWI, that's my Facebook page that I was just explaining to you guys about. PIWI, when I was a real small kid, born, just, my mom just had me, let's say. The nurse handed me over to my mother. This was in Philadelphia. 1983, handed me over to my mother when I was born and said, "Here goes your Pee-wee. Here goes your little Pee-wee." So ever since, ever since then, everybody in my family call me Pee-wee. All my loved ones, all my friends, Pee-wee, Pee-wee. Which, to me, it's spelled probably like Pee-wee Herman, like P-E-E-W-E-E. But I did wanted to come up with something different. And I came up with PIWI. So if you sound it out, it's like Pee-wee, right? Like my nickname that I just explained. But it also stands for Paranormal Investigators of Wisconsin. Now, we're not all professional like that. And when I say all, it'll be me, my sister, my wife. I got friends that we talk deep about these things. I have a stepbrother that, when it comes to UFOs and aliens and things like that, he's number one when it comes to that type of information. We just stick together and we talk, and that's kind of our group there. I do bring in what they call special guests, right? From time to time, and we just talk about a little bit of everything. I mean, come on. There's so many podcasts that are out there, paranormal podcasts, that they got episodes after episodes. I mean, there's so much to talk about. So much to talk about. You guys know when y'all go onto the internet, says the internet, is the World Wide Web. Sometimes you get stuck and don't even know what to look up. Having everything right there, because you literally have everything right there in your fingertips. So sometimes it's like that with paranormal. It's just so much you don't even know how to start. But once you start, it's hard to end it. You know, there's so many conspiracy theories and legends, urban legends, and just the experiences alone from people, and people, you know, let's say from all around the world too. You know, because there's a lot of stuff that happens in other parts of the world that definitely does not happen in this part of the world. Um, but it's all paranormal, you know, and shit, it's just, it's scary, you know, but it's interesting. It's interesting. So yeah, I just did the short video. Again, if you're watching this video, it's probably the first video that I ever gonna put out there on my YouTube page, RAW-NATIK, and I'm probably gonna end up putting it on through the Anchor app as well, because they're doing video, which is a really great application. You guys should check it out if y'all want to start your podcast. The Anchor app is awesome, and right now they got a video podcast that you could put, not just the audio, and they'll throw it out to Spotify, and then they'll throw out audio from that video through all the other places out there that they do podcasts. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, you know, like I said before, you know, we're all human. I got so many things. You know, I got kids. I mean, it's life is just sometimes overwhelming, but we gotta grind and grind hard. You know, in my job, I go to work at 2 in the morning. So my day, you know, sometimes I come home from work at 11 or whatnot, and I just want to pass out. Sometimes when I got things that I do have to do, I just keep on going down the line. And when I have that little bit of more energy, you know, when I got all my things done around the house and everything I need to do, then, you know, and even when I got my kids at home, I know they're safe and everything, I lock everything up, and then I come down and I try to be in my zone here. Yeah, hopefully, you know, I'm sure I'm looking forward to it being a lot of fun and having people on here, and a lot of them just to talk about our experiences. So hopefully, all that will get done sooner than later. Not sure yet. I'm waiting for Angie G, my sister. She gets out of work soon. Let's see if she has a moment. You know, another one. Overwhelming when it comes to work and kids, and you know, it's just life. It's just life. You gotta keep on going, guys. Just keep on going. Don't stop. Always bring money to the house. You know, be healthy. Take care of your kids. Be safe out there. Like my podcast, keep it 100%. That's why I got the name of my podcast, Keeping It 100%. Check it out. It's Keeping It 100 with the numbers and then the percent sign in the end. So keeping it 100%, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.